Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, the Juice Review Show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapors. Now, today there's going to be a two-part video, and also this first part is going to be two parts as well. Part one of this, I want to discuss a safety issue that I found with this. Yes, the Vfeng from SnowWolf Vfeng. That'll be the first part. The second part will be part one of my look at Coil Benders Candy Lab's range. And the three I'll be looking at will be the strawberry, the cherry, and the apple in this part. I've got to state for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I did not pay for the product. The product was very kindly given to me by you guys at Coil Benders at Vapor Expo in May. Yes, I know, it's been 2 months. Been a bit hectic. And catching up. Also got to say, individual taste setups and power levels will alter what you get from a juice. I can only personally tell what I'm getting myself. My weapon of choice today will be the Geek Vape Blade, and that has got the AIM-09 Evo Dripper from Asvape, dual core to 0.26. Right, kicking off. This. Good start. Fucked right up from the beginning. I'm not going to do it again. Vfeng kit, got this from Vapor Expo a couple of months ago, and here it is. Do you know what? It was 20 quid. I wasn't going to sniff at it. It was a bargain for what it was. Also, I thought at the time. Now, when I first got it, I don't know if you can just see on there. No, you can't. I'm gonna no. It had a few dead pixels on the screen, which is kind of well, that's not great, but it was 20 quid. That was fine. Over the time, I have discovered an issue, and it's quite a big issue. It really is, especially in this day and age where we berate to people the importance of battery safety, and you then get this mod. Now, this mod takes two 18650 batteries, and it's got what I've always said is a stupidest fucking idea ever for a mod: a bottom hinge battery door. The battery door's at the bottom. So basically all the pressure is on that door, all the pressure is on that hinge. Over time they go. Well, this one went really quickly. This was the other day, I put the mod in my pocket, as per normal, pulled it out and discovered that the mod felt a lot lighter than it should do. As I discovered it had dumped both batteries into my pocket, where my keys were. Joy. Now, I know some of you go, oh, don't put your mod in the same one as you. Well, I'm not being funny. The door shouldn't spring open, especially not with the ease that this one does. And this is where I've got the problem. It doesn't take a lot to ping the door open on this. As you can see on there, all it takes on this little bit here, a little bit, and not even pressure, I'll just rub my finger across it. Oh, it's opened. Right here. I'm just rubbing my finger across that. I'm not going, I'm just going, and that's it. There's no real pressure. It's just a mould rub. And that's all it's taken to do. That is a fucking dangerous fault with your units, guys. That really is. Because the thing was, after I did that to me, I went, oh, well, I'm not having that in my pocket anymore. That's too fun. I'll put it in my bag. And I looked at my bag about 5 minutes later, and what a surprise. It done it again, and batteries were now loose in my bag, but there was no metal in my bag. Still other things like contact with skin, but there wasn't, and contact with each other as well. Could have potentially done something. But there we go. So yes, so basically, that's shit. That's shoddy. How the hell did that get through QR? Your quality control, your QC area is shite. Really is a danger, and I'm telling you what. If you see one of these going for price in a shop, don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth potentially blowing your bollocks off. I'm kind of attached to my bollocks, and that's the way I'd like to stay, please. I do not want to have a screen-grafted knob, just because of shoddy work. So yeah. So if you have got one of these, please keep an eye out for this. It's just far too easy for that to accidentally spring open, drop into an area of clothing. We all know the potential outcome from that is not good. It's not good for the person. It's not good for the industry. and it's not good for any potential press that can come out of that as well. If you've got one of these, be very careful of it. Maybe get it. I don't know, I'm not quite sure if these. Actually, I might have a go on that. If you got like a vape band or something like that, but you ain't really gonna be able to do it because of where the mod. I would say do something like that with a vape band, but because of the shape of it and where the 510 is, you ain't even going to be able to do that. Be really, really careful. Keep an eye on it. And when not using it, take the batteries out. Put them in a battery box. Do not carry this upon your person with the batteries in it. Only have the batteries in it when you're using the device. It's just not worth losing your nuts over. Or your lady parts, so I can't be sexist there. But, yeah, that's balls. That really is balls. And together you need to sort that out. I know they're old units. I think you were just trying to dump all the rest of your old stock at Vapor Expo, but do not, just because you need to get rid of it, sell us dangerous items. Alright guys, really not on in this day and age. Really not on. Anyway, I've had my little go about that. I shall move on to the flavour reviews now. I'm going to start off with the strawberry. Just have a quick look at the labels. All these are sample bottles. I'm assuming they may be indicating what the final product would look like. We've got the Odor South 18s made in the UK. We've got the ingredients. We've got who it's manufactured for. Keep out the reach of children, not for food use. And the caution again. Do not sell to anyone under the age of 18 years. And of course, this product is not food. Only to be used with e-cigarettes. Right, all juices today will be a 0 milligram. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, our 70-30 VG-PG blend. Let's have a go. So, Gelly, you need to... Oh, well. This is the problem I've always had. Oh, sorry, no, I know I've gone back to it. Always had with bottom hinge doors. It's a stupid idea because the thing being is there's so much pressure constantly on that door. As a bottom hinge door, it's going to go at some point, and then you're going to get the. I mean, I can't remember the name, but there's one that's just come out. It's now as a new free battery device. And I thought, oh, do you know what? Used to like them. Battery life for days, happy camper. But like the Gen X3, the RX Gen 3, bottom hinge door. And the bottom hinge door on the Gen 3 was shockingly shite. And so is this. And it worries me for anything now that's got a bottom hinge door. There is a potential for failure there, which could lead to a potential to hot nuts. Right, anyway, I'm going to start at 3.7. We have also got to stress, also industry standard child-proof lid, and this did come with a tamper ring. If those tamper rings in any way damaged, broken, or missing from your product, demand another one. It's there for your peace of mind, which is apparently now turned into a catchphrase. Right, here we go. Let's go down to 3.7. I'm going to start off at 53.4 watts. Here we go. Clouds are fine, there's no throat hit, it's a 0, there shouldn't be, otherwise there'd be a problem with the ingredients. It's a slightly weird one. I mean, these are the candy flavoured, candy versions of fruit flavours. Kind of tastes a bit like a strawberry chewit. Not a bad thing. I used to love them. I used to love chewits. Show me age there. There's a lot of kids. Well, I say kids. There's a lot of millenniums out there now looking at me going, "What's a chewit?" Yeah, it has got more of a chewit type flavour to it. It does come out a bit of a weird strawberry towards the end. Not quite sure about that. Well, and there is a bit of a fizz at the end. On the end, I've just got that just after the actual strawberry flavour had died down. It just went on the end. It didn't physically do that, you know what I mean? The sensation of, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. I don't, but someone out there must do. It starts off with quite a nice chew, and then it does go a little bit weird on that as it cools down a bit in the mouth. And then you do get the fizz at the end, right at the end of your tongue. It's a bit of a weird one, I've got to admit. I'm going to go up to 4 volts. Or 62.4 watts. Just that end is a bit... There's just a tang to this I'm not enjoying. A bit of a top up. That goes in alright, but it's just that mid ground just goes a bit. Not quite sure about that. Here we go. Ooh. Got a better hit on that one. Not really getting the chewit flavour anymore. More like a strawberry sherbet kind of effect now. That mid-ground's changed a bit since that top-up has helped. It's actually not too bad. It's actually quite a nice candy strawberry. And then you get quite a nice little fizz that goes with that as well. It's almost like a hint of lemon. It could be my taste buds just going, yeah, you don't want to say. But no. It's like having like eating a strawberry, candied strawberry, but then kind of finding out that someone's put the contents of a sherbet lemon in the centre of it. That's actually not too bad, man. And my mod's turned itself off because it's been a dick. Thank you. Yeah, it's actually quite nice now. That fizz is coming along quite nicely. Not overdoing it. It's not making me gargling my own saliva, which is always a bonus for me. That might do if I go higher up low. But it is kind of got the taste like someone just basically hard shell strawberry now, not the chewit type now, but it's kind of more of a hard candied strawberry, but they ran a lemon sherbet in the centre. That's actually quite nice. Starting to make the mouth water a little bit, but not to the point of gargling on my own saliva, which is a yummy thing. Here we go. Let's go up to 420. Or 68.8 watts. Here we go. This is definitely a power haul. This needs the power. Cool. Actually, I think I found that because these are also the guys that did Soda Kings. And I found with them ones as well that they did get better the higher up you went. Now getting a fizzy strawberry. This one. All the way down. The inhale is exactly the same as the exhale. It's quite well balanced on that. Yeah, do not try this one low down. Give this one some welly and it comes alive. Low down is kind of a bit more like a still. More like, you know, you get still lemonade and fizzy lemonade. It's kind of like that. It's a bit mooted down, low down. Higher up, once you get that fizz going as well. And as I said, this one hasn't been overdone. I can quite happily do this. This would be one I'd quite happily dip into all day. That is the strawberry from their Candy Labs range. I'll have a quick blow out. And I shall move on to the apple, because apple's a funny one with me. Always has been. There are some apple flavours out there, I've said this before, really irritate my throat. So I'm always on the lookout for a good apple one, but I'm always wary that I might get a shit one. Yeah, we're dry. And the room is full. There we go. As you heard from that click, I haven't actually opened this one yet. So I'll be interested to see what this one is like. Here we go. Go back down to 3.7. Down to 53.4 watts. There we go. Oh, wow. I can tell you exactly what this tastes like straight off the bat. And it's brought back a lot of good memories from my childhood. Oh, wow. No throat hit, which is good. It's a good apple. It's a bloody good apple they've used for this. I've got to say that. High production to what you expect. Flavour-wise, it's straight up. And some of you might remember this. You might remember this from your childhood. Back in the days when a lot more shops, you go down your corner shop, and all behind the counter, they had rows and rows and rows and rows of jars of sweets that you could buy a quarter of or a half. Not this rip-off now where you go into a pick and mix and they charge you per 100 gram. You know, a quarter of them, I have a quarter of shirt lemons, a quarter of that. And then you'd say I'd have a quarter of Apple Jacks. Now, Apple Jacks were little circle sweets. They were red, yellow and green. And they were bloody gorgeous. This is a spot-on Apple Jack. And like I've said, it's awoken so many childhood memories. There is a fizz on this, I've just noticed. That took a long time to come through. Just mainly because of the strength of the apple flavour, the Apple Jack flavour. Oh. I'm liking that a lot. There's a lot of flavour in this. I'm hoping. Oh, God, I said it didn't irritate my throat. That one just did. There's a lot of flavour in here, low down. I've got a feeling, as I like the Soda King range, the more I go up, the better I'm probably going to enjoy this. After having a few hits there, it did come across a bit too concentrated, that low down. I think it needs a bit more welly in it, just to, I don't know why I did that. It needs a little bit more welly in it, just to get that flavour, concentration level down a bit. There we go, 62.4 watts or 4 volts. And there's the fizz. It is better than going up. It does take a little bit of that over-concentrated taste at lower down. Definitely Apple Jacks. And then you get kind of a sherbet. Like one of those really fizzy sherbet. That, you know, the stuff they dip cola bottles in. You kind of get that effect at the end. That is actually quite pronounced now. Does take a while for the apple to leave before that actually activates. I'm starting to suffer. Me and fizzies just don't work. Right, I am finding a little bit of irritation on the throat with this one. Flavour-wise is nice. Flavour-wise, I cannot fault. My throat is getting slightly irritated from this one now. It's a bit of an arse. I'm going up to 4.2. Things annoying me is I'm actually really liking the flavour. Alright, that fizz is a bit extreme. Afterwards, I am actually enjoying the flavour. But my throat doesn't seem to be enjoying it. Which is a bit of an arse. It is irritating. But I say, some people find they have problems with some raspberry flavours. There are just certain flavours out there that certain people do find they get a little bit of irritation from. This one, unfortunately, I am in the fruit area. And like I say, it pees me off a little bit. Well, it pees me off quite a bit because the flavour is actually quite nice. There we go, 420 or 68.8. That was actually a little bit better on the fruit. Flavour wise, it's got more back to the Applejack. Haven't actually. Oh, just got an ickle bit of fizz there. Actually, that mid ground seems to go really fizzy. Going higher up again, you kind of get more of the apple flavour through. It's come across now more like just like a hard candy, I think a Jolly Rancher type apple flavour, hard candy flavour. Low down was more Applejack, but I think the flavour come through a little bit too concentrated. Middle ground, yes, it's a lovely. The Applejack flavour seems to smooth over it a little bit, but you do get a lot of fizz. But higher up, it's more of just a hard apple candy flavour. And the fizz does seem to dissipate higher up, which is quite unusual because normally if you go higher up with anything that's got a kind of fizz to it, it normally escalates. It hasn't on this, it's kind of dropped out and allowed the apple to come through a bit better. But yeah, I've got to admit, it does get personally for me, I have got a bit of a tickly throat now through doing that. So there's something in the way that apple that's not agreeing with me personally. It might agree with you. It could just be me on that one, but there we go. Yeah, it's not one for me, unfortunately, due to the irritation, which is an upset, like I said, because the flavour is bloody gorgeous. Right, I've got a quick blowout, and then I shall move on to the last one, which is the cherry. DL, didn't put that much on. We're done. There we go, cherry. Here we go. Back down to 3.7. Eventually. There we go. We're back down to 53.4 watts. Here we go. No throat here. Clouds. Da-da. Flavour. Mmm. That's quite nice. That is actually quite nice. Nice with cherry drops. It's like just hard little, hard candied cherry flavours. Wow. That's actually a really nice cherry hard candy, that is. I'm going to go up now. It's nice because it goes in and you go, oh yeah, cherry. But then over time, it just gets a little bit bitter. A little bit of that bitterness that you get to cherries. And it's kind of, this one gets better over time. When it goes in, you kind of go, do you know what? That's quite nice. And then you breathe out again, go, oh, that's nice. And you breathe out again, and it reinforces that flavour in the mouth. And after a couple, you're actually going, it's a long-lasting flavour. You ain't going to actually need to have too many puffs on this because the flavour stays in the mouth for so long. It's just a pure cherry exhale. It's like sweetie going in, fruit coming out. Wow. Potentially because of how long it was lasting, I'd say they don't actually need to put as much cherry in this. But it's bloody gorgeous, what's that? It's mainly because of how long that exhale does last. Every time I breathe out again. Cherry. I'm still getting that now. I've only had one puff. Oh, sorry, that apple just did make you a little bit there. Right, there we go. 4 volts. Wow. Oh, It is one of them. The cherry is rather good. Actually, the cherry's bloody brilliant. I cannot fault this one at all. It's a nice lasting taste in the mouth, I say. There's a lot of staying power in this juice. Do you know what? I recommend this one now. If you're a fan of cherry, get on that. That is potentially one of the best cherries I've had. Long lasting flavour. Goes in as candy. Comes out as fruit. Once the candy element starts to ease down in the mouth, just every exhale is fruit, fruit, fruit. And if you're a fan of cherries, you're going to love it. I'm going to go up to 4.2. I really don't have to. I say that 4 volts there, I'll find a happy spot already. Now we're going up to 69 volts. Volts? Wow. Oh, no. 69 watts. Actually, the higher up you go, the more candy it gets, the more hard candy it gets. Oh. And then again, there's cherry. And then where your tongue touches your mouth, burst of cherry, burst of cherry, burst of cherry. Absolutely cannot fault that at all. That's absolutely bloody gorgeous. That brings me to the end of part 1. Please remember, if you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please remember to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. My ugly mug should be appearing here some point soon. Give it a slap and give us a sub. So on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, head of the Department of Inhaled Vapors, I bid you all a good day, and I'll see you soon for part 2. Take care, people.